Supposedly there's a mystery anime that no one is talking about, so we're gonna check it out and see what it's about.
Hey, what's up? How's it going? Quick, my friend over there is gonna shuffle through these cards, and you're gonna pick a random card that you see, okay? 3, 2, 1, go.
A. I'm going with A. I don't know why, but I'm just gonna go with A.
Got it.
Now, is this your card?
This is not pre-watched, just so you know.
If it wasn't, you're playing the game wrong, but if it was, how did I do that? Well, you see, the mechanism of it all is very simple, as I merely took notice of your appearance in conjunction with thou whack-ass fit and thine yee-ass haircut, thus deducing with 99.9% certainty that
What the fuck?
Undead Girl Murder Farce, I know, stupid name, takes place in 1897, 30 years into the Meiji era. But this is a different Meiji era. Under the flag of westernization, there was a large-scale organized extermination effort aimed at the supernatural Ayakashi. God fucking damn it, can you slow down? Aimed at the supernatural Ayakashi and trickster yokai. Shinichi Suguru is the name.
Okay, wait. So, aren't yokai like ghosts and all that stuff or whatever? So I'm guessing they're like ghost hunters. Undead Girl Murder Farce. Murder Farce. So, okay. I'm just gonna assume that they're like fighting ghosts or something.
Of our main character. As one person describes him, his design meets my internal need for an interesting anime boy. It fits his personality quite
weird.
well and gives him more visual complexity.
I mean, do that.
More visual complexity. I think what this person was trying to get at is, Suguru is a hot piece of ass. Beyond being literal.
Oh, wait. So instead of being Subaru, he's Suguru. And instead of being a wimp, he's the super cool, badass anime character. Okay,
eye candy for every man and woman. Suguru is an Oni slayer, which basically means he's buttfuck strong, and he's also super smart. However, no smarter than the second main character of our story,
Oh, there's two.
Rindo.
Okay.
Aya is the brains of the group.
Oh, she's like literally just burnt. Is she holding her own head? Yeah, look, she's just literally a head. Okay.
Can you tell? With their combined brains and body, they scoured the entirety.
Yeah, she got some long ass hair. Holy
With
shit!
their
Look at
combined
that.
brains and body,
God, they actually literally as tall as him. What the fuck?
they scoured the entirety of Europe as detectives, solving mystery after mystery until they find the elusive
That's
Mr.
the
M.
elusive.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. This show is gearing up to be the sleeper hit of the season, largely because it's being overshadowed, specifically because it targets a smaller niche of people, mystery fans. If you like Detective Conan, you're gonna love this anime. It's
Never
reminiscent
watched.
of a lot of mystery / historical fantasy anime from the past. Shows like Gosick, Moriarty the Patriot, and Black Butler to name a few, but
Black
most
Butler was
notably
good.
and most recognizably, Sherlock Holmes. My favorite anime. The simplest way I
Okay.
can
So the main character is a detective and they're hunting ghosts or demons or something. I bet.
describe this show is, imagine you just played the best
Ludwig?
fucking game of Cluedo in your life, and as a bonus for winning, you get to beat the shit out of Colonel Mustard. Fuck Colonel Mustard. So not only do you solve the crime flawlessly, but you get to watch a little fight scene
Yo,
after too.
when Aaron beat his ass, I remember the first time I saw it, I was so confused because my man Aaron was like the hero of the story for the most part, and he started beating up his best friend. Like, I was so lost. I mean, I understand it now because he was just like trying to push him away and all that stuff, but still, it was crazy at
Nevertheless,
the
the
time.
best part of any mystery anime
crazy.
is easily the payoff, the grand reveal, the "oh my god, I never thought I would be the nicest guy in the room" moment. And in order to get to that point, the build-up has to be equally as good. Remember Erased, the show that did everything right and then ruined its ending according to a lot of people? Me
Yeah.
personally, I don't think it was.
Yeah, Race was. I mean, it's been so long since I watched it, and I've seen a lot of analytical or analysis videos or whatever about it, and saying how great it was, and it was amazing, and it should have ended when the main character found or saved the one girl and all that stuff or whatever. My point of even bringing it up though is the fact that, to me, I mean, I watched it, I finished it. It was just a regular anime to me. Like I don't, not to say that it wasn't all amazing, a masterpiece and all that, but it wasn't all that good. Or
ruined,
amazingly
but the ending
great,
definitely
as everybody
didn't
says.
do the build-up any justice. Undead Murder Farce does it okay-ish. It has all the elements that make a good murder mystery, like gathering all the evidence, theorizing and hypothesizing, but you're not really.
Yeah, with the literal head. Yeah.
really the one doing all the work. It doesn't tease your brain. There isn't really any picking up the breadcrumbs that lead to the bakery like Heavenly Delusion was doing. You're just there to sit in your little birdcage, enjoy the ride, and watch everything unfold in front of you. So then, why is it a hidden gem?
Oh, you know he looks like he looks like the Borderland people, Borderland enemies. Is it Borderland? Yeah, it looks like these guys, kind of. Or am I seeing things? What are they called? The Psycho Borderland. I can't spell. He looks like these guys. I don't know why, but like when I keep looking at him, that's like the thing I'm getting.
I'd ask. Elementary, my dear viewer, through the incessantly overlooked and underrated component of any story, dialogue.
Us is my everything.
Now this is the part where all the shonen fans clock out. Let's just give them a few seconds. They all left? Okay. Dialogue is such an underappreciated factor in the visual medium. I mean, I get it. People aren't watching.
I feel like you need both. Cause like if it's just straight up fights like Demon Slayer or Jujutsu Kaisen, I mean Jujutsu Kaisen's kind of going away from it a little bit. But if it's just like straight up fights, I personally don't like it. It gotta be both. I need some build up, some backstory and all that stuff, and then fights. It makes the fights even. It just makes them so much better to me at least.
Made a fucking read. They want to see the
yeah, it's like action, and like how he also put
I can
Demon
see why
Slayer.
this anime is flying under every possible radar. Except mine, obviously. I never miss. Even as early as the first couple minutes, you get a sense that the anime is talking funny.
What the fuck?
I looked it up, and people who've watched Yu Yu Hakusho might notice that this line is referring to Enma, the god of hell who judges whether souls of people go to heaven or stay in hell. And this verse that he utters apparently is a reference to the world's oldest rap song.
So you telling me they just like throwing little funny Easter eggs in their anime just cause? That's kind of funny.
Okay, but why the fuck does it go so hard? The original rap
I was just about to say that, bro. That did go kind of hard.
performed by Kawakami Otojiro, a Japanese actor and comedian who lived during the Meiji era. A fun little Easter egg for sure, but the show isn't just about making archaic references. The way the characters interact with each other is like conversational poetry. The way they talk is like speaking in Times New Roman. I wrote down a few notes while watching the show, and one thing I wrote was the way they speak is very poetic, not like how normal people speak.
What you trying to say? What you trying to say? I think he trying to call us out or something. For real.
There's a level of eloquence and wit.
What?
The banter that Suguru and Aya have is arguably the biggest draw of the show. Everyone loved watching Sherlock because he had Watson keeping him company. Hence, this show thrives on having these two play off of each other like some fucked up detective duo. And that's mainly why the anime feels so special. The characters. Suguru is a goofy motherfucker, but he's like cool goofy. He's the type of guy girls swear they hate but secretly have a crush on. That much is evident. But what really took me by surprise.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The biggest thing I like about him is that he doesn't like the generic
really
main
took me by
character.
surprise.
Like he looks like an older guy for once. Like we don't get those very often. They always in the range of like 13 to 16 or something. They never any older for real, like at all. So I'm liking that so far. Which is like it's funny that that's the only thing I'm picking up on after 5 minutes of him talking about the anime. But that's the first thing I can see.
When you have a goofball like Suguru, normally you have to balance it out with perpetual edginess. Think of every duo ever in anime. Yuji and Megumi, Hinata and Kageyama, Naruto and fucking Sasuke. Anime loves pushing these dichotomies because it works. And I thought the same was gonna happen with Aya. But nah, she's equally as fucked in the head as he is.
リンドウさん、あなたは食べなくてもよろしいのですか？
お気になさらず、最近太り気味でしてね。
This sort of dynamic carries the anime, especially since it has so little action. It has some, but it's not the main focus. Oh, that was so uncalled for.
Damn, dude, you a vampire? They got vampires and shit. Okay.
Dude, the way the light changed pink made it look zesty as fuck. That's exactly what he said in Japanese too. He said, "Yo, dude, that was zesty as fuck."
Actually?
Do it again. Then there's this one scene from episode 4 that's just so cold. I won't spoil it, but basically, Suguru ends up fighting someone, and You know the feeling when you know you're gonna win, so you just start trash talking? This is what the entire 5-minute beatdown felt like. Suguru straight up toying with
Bro, he look like one of those people that kill your whole family and everything, but he won't get there until he really gets mad enough. But he kill your entire family with a smile on his face, and then he goes to get some tea or coffee afterwards.
his food, trash talking as he does it. I'm honestly quite impressed with the adaptation so far, cause one look at the manga tells you everything you need to know. To simplify my thoughts, the manga is like the anime is like ooh. The manga's like huh? The anime is like oh. Basically, the anime cuts a lot of the fat and leaves only the important bits of information. The director also rearranged the shit out of the story to make it easier to digest. As for the art, I think both have their charms and their drawbacks. In the manga, the art looks really cool, especially since it's trying to replicate the Victorian era.
I feel like anybody that's a manga artist or whatever you want to call it, mangaka, or I don't know the word for it, but I think that's impressive. Honestly, like it's just impressive to me. I could never.
So you got these dark lines and rough edges that really grab you by the neck and transports you to their world. But the characters? Let's just say the anime took creative liberties with Suguru's design. And Aya too. I'm so glad they made her a goth girl. I mean a goth girl. Additionally, the anime's art style is pretty good. My only complaint is that they somehow thought it was cool to use Microsoft Paint for this scene. At first I thought it was my stream, but no, this was a conscious artistic choice by a 5-year-old. Overall, if you're sick of watching all the biggest shows of the season, for some reason, you should give this anime a chance. It's not Heavenly Delusion by any stretch of the imagination, but as a slowly converting...
When did this happen? I watched the entire anime. I remember this happening. An outro maybe or something? What the hell?
mystery fan myself, it's a pretty good watch. That being said, I gotta catch up to JJK and make a video soon. I view
Tell me about it. I really do. I've been putting it off for the longest, man. I'm so lazy.
going down. Hey, if you got nothing to do and you want to help me out, go watch this video and give it some love. Or don't. I don't care.
I don't care. He's funny. I like that. I'm sub to him and everything. Put some notifications so I get his videos next time. I'm gonna copy the link for you guys so you can check it out and all that stuff. Great video. I'll check out the anime. I'm kind of curious. I did see it on 9 Anime, or I guess 9 Anime is called Animes, but whatever. Great video. I liked it. I'm gonna check it out.